Good morning, good morning, good morning. God damn, it's cold in this room. How we doing? Previously on Kimba TV. If you see me shorting from here, okay, and it's doing this, okay, and I tell you, you go, Kimba, what's your stop loss? Stop loss and profit right here. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna just market short all the way from here to here. I'm shorting, Kimba. I'm shorting, Kimba. I'm shorting, Kimba. I'm shorting, Kimba. Pa-pink. Do you guys have any questions? We're gonna have to redo some of this. We'll keep this on. Ooh. Well, yeah. Good morning, y'all. Who juicing? We juicing. Got real close on getting stopped out. But so far so good. 25 minutes on candle close. Okay. Well, levels to the upside, levels to the downside. Obviously, we would just want to continue to see down, but if for some reason we do get stopped out on the short, we'll take a look at the value area high, but don't even know if I really want it to go back up there. Guess we'll keep an eye on this, but we don't want it to do anything there either. For me, nothing has really changed, so I'm always going to be keeping an eye on CME. Didn't get stopped out on the blowfin, got stopped out on the tap bit, unfortunately. So yeah, if we are going to go back up, then I would be looking at the value area high, 62.6, 62.7 type of shit, 62.8. Invalidation would be the 63.2 high. So if it does go back up, then there might be another short opportunity. Obviously I would just like to continue to head down towards 58, 59 zone. I guess on the smaller time frame, we can pay attention to the 61.5 swing fail, the 61.648. But yeah, again, I wouldn't want it to sweep there. I would want it to just get down to 58, 59. So nothing has really changed for me since yesterday. You guys okay? Any questions? What are you guys doing? Longers, I'm rooting for you. Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, Bears, we're all Lions. How we doing? Mandela says a lot of people got wrecked betting on who HBO would name. That's kind of goofy. That's kind of goofy. Exo says, keeping my short alive so far. Yeah, a little bit of a bummer. My tap bit got stopped out for tiny profit. It kind of like pixel touched me, kind of annoying. Blowfin had a better entry, so that's still running. We always prepare for levels to the downside and upside. So if it does want to pump back up a little bit, pre-FOMC minutes or post, we're ready for that. We're ready for the 61,648 swing fail as well. But obviously, I would just want it to go down to 58.59. So
what did he say? He just told us to be prepared.
Nothing is really changed. Alda says, since it's dumping, I guess FOMC results got leaked. Are you sure you know what's coming out today? We already previewed the FOMC minutes, remember? So make sure that you're caught up on the YouTube highlights if you missed when we took a look at the leaked FOMC minutes yesterday. Imagine not watching the YouTube highlights and completely missing that. That'd be crazy to me. Alda, did you see that we showed the leaked FOMC minutes yesterday? The leaked FOMC minutes from the dark web? Make sure you're caught up, Alda. So, for example, did you identify... First off, you need to rewind when you show up late because we talked about a swing fail pattern here. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is if you show up late, exclamation rewind. Okay? Were you here yesterday when we talked about how this is weekend price action? It does not exist on CME. Because it was over the weekend. So do you understand that CME, this is the sweep level. This level has been here for quite some time. It was resistance, okay? So we don't get bullish on the penetration. We get bullish on the retest. So definitely rewind and get caught up. We talked about swing failing there. And then even one of your brothers just said it, Ali Zen. There's a CVD bull div. So we look for, this is how we do it, Alizen, okay? Identify level, okay? I already talked about there could be a swing fail pattern down there on the sweep, okay? So you identify a level, and then what do? You look for edge, okay? What kind of edge can you have, chat? Well, you can have structural edge, okay? So here's your 30-minute candle. Here's your 30-minute candle close. The first one forms, the second one confirms. Okay, so structurally, you are already forming edge. Okay, what is this? Is that a CVD divergence? So there is no right or wrong. I shaved a good chunk of my blowfin short there. Okay, do you know that I'm in a blowfin short? You know that? I show everything. Ali. All right, but you probably can't understand if I'm longing or shorting because you can't tell me how you're identifying levels or what kind of edge you see. We're all looking at the same shit, brother. Okay? This is also a new 3 drives. Okay, so what you might want to do, Ali, is, okay, I need to do a better job of being able to anticipate and understand CVD divergence. I was trying to tell you guys there's shorts coming in at the bottom. All right, but don't look at it as, I can't tell if he's long or short. You can't tell if it's bullish or bearish. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to choose one thing. Oh, How do I tell if bottom shorts are coming in? Oh, how do I look for CVD bullish divergence? Oh, what is a 3 drives pattern? Oh, what is a swing fail? Oh, what are weekend longs? How do I tell the difference between lows that happen during the weekend and when the CME doesn't have that existing? What is the significance of that? Is going to get swept or not? Okay? So I don't know which part you're not understanding. Is it the identifying the level part? If so, then you need to learn what bad lows are. Okay? Do you know where long TPs and or where I might short again? Ali? So what's the next level of interest to the upside? And by the way, we talked about this already. Okay, so do you understand that there is, again, this is from yesterday, daily open is outside of value area low, which means that if this gets turned into support, where is it going to have a high likelihood that it's going to go to? What's the number? If this gets turned into support, what's the high likelihood that it's going to go to here? 62683. So are you going to be, I can never tell if he's shorting. If I have a 62A short, are you going to get mad at me? If I have a 62A short, are you going to be mad at me? If I have a little bit of a long already, and if I TP at 62A, I don't know, you fucking testnet, motherfucker.
Not enough Latushi.
Okay, but again, it's 2 levels to it. Okay, you got to identify the level, but you have to be able to articulate to me why you took it. Okay, so I already identified a level. You guys know that I look for, what are the 3 things that I look for, chat? So, okay, I identified the level. Okay, I identified the level. What kind of edge do I like, chat? Okay, I like structural edge. Do I not? Or am I just making that up right now as I speak? Or is that something that I've been doing for the last 2.5 years? So swing fail, me likey. Okay? I like open interest. Yeah. Lots of shorts opening. They're about to get fucked. Lots of shorts opening. They're about to get fucked. Okay, bottom shorts. Okay, we got open interest on edge. Okay? And what's the third thing that I like? CVD, RSI, oscillating divergence. Did I not get that? What is this? When it makes a lower low and a higher low, what is this? Do I not have a full rotation set up? So, to be honest, what the fuck is you doing if you don't know if I'm in a long or short? I don't understand. This is exactly what I do every single time. Do I need to hold your dick? If you ask me where the bathroom is, I'll show you where it is. If you want me to walk you to the bathroom, I'll do it. If you need me to take you to the stall, I'll do it. If you need me to unbuckle your pants, I'll do it. If you ask me to hold your dick for you, that's where we draw the line. You know what I mean? Because maybe in like 8 months, bro, I get into a situation where I can't show my positions anymore in the future. You know, like this isn't oh, I'm in a long, oh, I'm in a short, you're not, you are, you're right, you're wrong. It's none of that. Okay? But this shit has to make sense to you. The 3 things that I showed you that provided bullish edge, did you understand how I looked at the data? Did you understand how I would have played it in the future? What kind of, because obviously that was a trifecta, but you're not going to get a trifecta all the time. Sometimes you're only going to get open interest and CVD. Sometimes you're only going to get CVD. Okay? But identify the level. Okay? To the upside and to the downside. And then anticipate edge. What kind of edge? It could be structural. It could be OI. It could be divergence. All right. And you got to start putting together, okay, if I get this, but I don't get this, I'm going to do this. And there is no right or wrong. All right. So maybe later today, we have an opportunity to take a look at the 62.7, 62.8 zone. The only thing that I will always put blind is going to be TPs. All right. But we're going to have to see what kind of edge we get at 62.8. So we identify levels, but we don't predict the future. Okay. So if you're going to think about taking a short at 62.6, 62.7, 62.8 or whatever, then you better be able to articulate to me why, just like how I was able to explain to you why I might have been in a long. And even if you can explain why and articulate the edge in your favor, it can still fuck you over. So you put your stop loss at break even. So let's say, for example, this thing just fucking nukes right now. I walk away with like 4K, 5K, something like that. So it's whatever. You know what I mean? If I'm wrong, I get 5K. So worst case scenario, I walk away with 5K, 4K, whatever it is. Not too bad, huh? And I'm already thinking about the next level. I'm not even worried about this long. If I'm wrong on the long, I walk away with 4K and I don't lose anything. Okay? But I'm watching this. I'm watching, right? Because what do we want to see? Lions, tell me what you want to see. If you're going to do a thang, what do you want to see? What do you want to see? What do you want to see? Okay, perfect. What do you want to see? Perfect. Squeeze them hoes, right? Okay, value area high coming up. PDEQ and PDPOC is going to be your first sort of level of resistance. It would not surprise me for a swing fail and come all the way back down to value area low. So we need to watch that. We need to watch structure. We got to watch open interest. You guys good? I could babysit you guys and narrate every fucking minute of this, but I would much rather that we spend time teaching and learning so you guys can do this all on your own. This isn't really that hard. If my dumbass can do it, y'all can do it. Any questions? JV says, fuck, I need to go in 1 hour exactly. I mean, JV, you and I have seen FOMC minutes plenty of times, bro. It's really not going to be too crazy. I mean, just, I would think common sense, like imagine the FOMC minutes are hella bullish, right? So that could be kind of like the final push to maybe go and actually clean the 62.6, 62.7s. But if it starts dumping when the minutes are out, then that's awesome too, because then we can position ourselves for that initial debate move tomorrow morning. So I don't think you're going to miss too much. The FOMC minutes are kind of what I would do if I were you is set an alert for 59 or 59.5, maybe even 60, and just watch that level. But everybody is watching that level, so just be careful, okay? And then the longer that it takes to do it, the lower probability is of going back up, because then you're kind of deviating a little bit too far up. But you could always be aiming for, the 62.6 value area high, 62.7 value area high if you wanted to look for a short. All right. You can always be taking like golden pocket rejections if you want. I know some of you guys were asking about this one. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, so there's higher risk stuff, there's scalpy stuff. All right, JV says I kind of wanted to scalp some. Yeah, there's a bunch of opportunities. I mean, if you're bullish, you probably already got stopped out, but there was an opportunity to long the 8A6 bounce, but it got rejected at golden pocket already. So I think, if you really wanted to long it again, you got to wait until the 7.5 gets turned into support. So you had a scalp long opportunity there, break even. If you wanted to hedge short, it didn't get quite up to 0.5, so that's not really a scalp. But the 63,000 is a nice little scalp from a couple days ago. We'll start bright and early tomorrow. We'll keep an eye on this, keep an eye on this, keep an eye on this, keep an eye on this. Schwiggity. Everything is mathin', ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait till tomorrow. Bugama Juice. Infinite Money Glitch. America #1. God damn it, Sato. All right, y'all. Longers, I'm rooting for you. Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, bears, we're all lying. Sato, tell them what happens if they don't use stop loss. You gonna get spanked.